This is specifically for the motherfuckers who came out here claiming to represent hip-hop, but really didn't do shit to preserve the value of the fucking art form, the way of life. Hip-hop is a way to live, man. It ain't no institutionalized religion or something. It's a way to live. It's a culture, dog. You know what I mean? You know, so if you ain't really got nothing beneficial to offer this hip-hop shit, preserve the value of the art form, the music, the way of living, don't even fuck with it. We don't need dead weight motherfuckers.
2 reasons why something doesn't work. You're not supposed to be doing it, but you're not faithful enough to.
All right.
Those are the only 2 reasons things don't work. No matter what it is. You wasn't supposed to be with them, or you ain't putting enough work. It's
Facts. Facts.
Big Mace.
There you go.
That nigga be speaking Finax. Finax.
Oh, I hear like the buzzing from your mic. I might need to lower it. Say something?
Yo.
Oh, it sounds fine.
I think so.
All right, cool. Got this shit rolling now, bro. Yo, did you see the day that Jordan Addison had, though?
3 touchdowns, whatever, some yards, yeah.
He had 39 points. I didn't start him this week.
It wouldn't matter for you anyway, bro.
I'm in last place officially, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
I had a chance for a little bit, but
We got to speak about how we're going to do this clown costume thing.
I think we
what,
got to... I think
and what sporting event we should go to while you do it.
We got to go to...
We go to something cheap, so it can be like a Nets game. Because Brooklyn sucks.
I could see that.
And then the tickets are wild cheap, so we're not spending, stupid money just to,
to do this shit. Yeah.
But either way,
we could get like cheap enough that like everybody will pull up. You know what I mean?
If they decide to, if everybody wants to make a thing.
I'm gonna try and get as most people from the league as possible. Just get the whole.
All I know is that footage needs to be taken.
Yo.
Because it needs to be in the show. We need to show people.
Oh yeah. That what's happening? What happens if you come in last?
That you pay like you weigh. You pay what you weigh. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. I think
that like you weigh.
I think I'm gonna take the camera right into Party City.
Okay.
Right in there.
Oh, and just like
pick the afro
and filmography, the whole thing.
Yeah,
whatever.
Come with me to get last place. This and that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that a Nets game is interesting though.
Well, yeah, I think so.
What, you think they'd let you in there? Like if I had clown makeup on?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I don't know how that shit works.
I don't see why not. You still have to go through the metal detector and all that stuff. So as long if you decide that you want to dress like a clown that day,
right.
And then you know what's funny though?
I start pulling that long shit out of my pocket.
No way. There's no way that you don't get on the Jumbotron completely dressed like a clown. There's no way you don't.
That's facts. But I have to do the whole thing, though. Like, if I did the whole thing, I would definitely get on the camera.
You have to do the whole thing. Isn't that you have to dress up
as a clown?
Yeah,
I got to get the
clown
makeup,
means,
the nose.
Clown means the getup.
The white.
The getup.
With the red nose, the wig.
The getup.
See, but
I'll be there with you.
There's different types of clowns.
You're not gonna be alone because I'll be there with you.
There's different types of clowns though, because there's like Joker clown, right? He doesn't have.
Now you got to be circus clown.
Circus clown. See, but where's this in the world?
Red wig, red nose,
shoes got to be big as a motherfucker. Well, listen,
we also don't want you to spend a freaking fortune on.
That's
the
what I'm saying.
Thing. But yeah, you could paint your face. Face paint is easy.
Yeah, face paint is light.
That's light. That's light work.
I can't sweat though. That shit gets in my eye to be a wrap.
You're gonna have to do what you gotta do.
I'm thinking I pull up, right? Hit him with like I'll be like a cool clown. You know what I mean? White makeup, nose, wig, and then white t-shirt with the puffer jacket.
You better chill out, because then they might think that you're trying to... Now they might try to think that you're trying to do an armed robbery or something.
No, chill. Like in Dark Knight, they fucking go in there with the clown.
Or I was thinking Dead Presidents. You ever watch Dead Presidents?
No.
That's before your time. It's a very good movie, though. It's a black classic.
Is it before or after Blimpies, though?
It's a black culture classic.
I've heard of it before.
Dead Presidents. Very good movie.
Who's in it?
I forget.
It's a classic. You just said.
Yeah. It is. It doesn't take the fact away that it's a classic. I don't know it that well.
Right.
I've only seen it like one or two times, but.
In the meantime of us talking about classics, we're trying to make our own classic. It's the one and only Cody's Corner. Hello, everybody, and welcome officially to Cody's Corner. Cody's week-by-week hot takes on who's taking the W in the sports you're worried about. I'm side by side by the one and only David.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, you know how funny it is that I've gotten so used to just doing that.
As you should.
The whole and talking about clowns.
Nah, but actually,
to
answer your question. So, I don't know the guy's name. Like, I know who's in it, but like, have you ever watched Power?
Absolutely.
So remember the politician in Power?
Oh, the short guy.
The short guy.
Yeah,
he's in Dead Presidents. He's one of the main actors in Dead Presidents.
And it's like him and his brother, right?
What, in the movie?
In the movie.
I believe so.
I think I know what you're talking about, actually. Hold up, let's see.
Damn, what's the dude's name? Is it like Nate or something like that? Isn't it like Nate?
I'm gonna tell you. Oh shit, he looks crazy. Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tate. There you go.
Lorenz Tate.
Yo. There it is. 1995. 1995.
That's him with his face painted like that?
Yeah.
So that's why you said Dead Presidents, because it was like, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, it's not gonna be black. I'm gonna try and avoid eye makeup as much as possible. I think you could dug me out with the red nose. They even got like remember Red Nose Day had like the shit. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. But I thought you were trying to do. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna think you're doing a heist over there.
I'm definitely not wearing a Scully.
They're gonna hook you and book you right there at the door, and then what I'm gonna do? Now I gotta watch the game alone.
And I got the tickets on my phone.
Fuck.
Now nobody can get in.
Fuck.
And now you the one looking like a clown.
Yo, bro, let me get your phone real quick. Let me get your phone before you go.
So, man, even though we're talking about clowns, there's a lot of not so funny business in the air
what are we starting with?
I think we got to start with the obvious. Latest news that just came out is that Juan Soto is officially signing with the New York Mets as of last night. So that means that when the people are able to watch this, it'll probably be like 3 or 4 days after the news comes out. Just at first glance, right? I think I speak for most Yankee fans when I say that they think this guy is. They went like from being he was our hero to this guy's whack, bro. You have to look at it like that. You know?
I agree. I mean, it's one of those things. It's the same thing with Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
It's like the same, obviously it's a little bit different, the situation, but it's still bullshit. Like, when you talk all this shit about wanting to be on a team or whatever, and now listen, Juan Soto's never really been, I think honestly, in the contrary, it's one of those things where he never really expressed that he wanted to be a Yankee.
Right. He expressed general, whatever for the situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess we can't fault him for that, but for $5 million...
He used the Yankees as a stepping stool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But, but for $5 million, $5 million more dollars, you left. You just got to the World Series. You understand what I'm saying? And if you think that you're going to do better with the Mets, a habitually terrible franchise, then so be it.
That's insane.
It is what it is, you know what I mean?
Insane,
and I think, to me, I think it's if it was $30 million less, $20 million less, or whatever the case may be, like your pops was saying, all right, yeah, that makes sense. But $5 million and you decide to walk away from the New York Yankees to the Mets?
To go to the Mets, bro. Out of
to
all
the
places.
Mets?
But given...
is it good for baseball? I think it's... Because... No, you don't think so?
No. I think it's good for baseball when the teams that are supposed to win. You know what I mean? And that's... So I'm looking at it right here.
But don't you think that there's that...
Like you say about basketball, it's good for basketball when the Knicks are good. It's good for basketball when the Celtics are good. When the Lakers are good.
Well, I say that because...
that when the Yankees are good.
Yeah, yes, it is. But it's also good in the league when other teams that... Because you want parity in the league, right?
Right.
This is ITY, not ODY, for whoever's listening.
Right.
Because I said parody and some people don't. Anyway, there's a lot like you want that. You want parody in. I'm just saying,
I forget that you do that with spelling. All right, yeah, go ahead, continue.
You want parody in the league because, you know, that makes things more exciting. You know, when other teams that aren't usually good are good, that make things exciting. It was exciting to see the Mets in the NLCS, was it not?
Yeah.
Especially thinking in the beginning of the season, are they even going to be that good? Are they even going to make? That was at one point in time. Are they even going to make it to the playoffs? Then all of a sudden they get high. And that was exciting to see. That was exciting baseball. So, yes, it is exciting to have all of that. But it's just more and more now you see these players that, like Juan Soto doesn't have a loyal bone in his body. It's clear. He's left every team that he's been. He won a championship with the Padres. Was it not? Was it not the Padres?
I believe it was the Nationals.
Or was it the Nationals?
Yeah.
And then he left the Nationals. I'm sure the Nationals could have paid him whatever money at that time.
So he was with I was looking at it earlier. He was with the Nationals for like a decent amount of years. I want to say he was there for at least like 5 years.
He's only 26.
He's only 26.
So how long could he have been anywhere?
I'm going to tell you right now.
He got in the league at 18, the youngest.
I'll tell you right now. So 2018 Nationals. Then he was with the Nationals from 2018 until 2022. And then he was with the Padres in 22 and 23, and then the Yankees in 24, and he'll be with the Mets in 25. Given this, right, because this is what I asked you, we were talking before. This is not his most games played. His most games played were in 2023, all 162. He had 97 home runs last year with the Padres, and then this year he had 128 home runs. Amazing statistic. He had what? He had 97 home runs last year with the Padres, and then this year
No. That must have been his total stint with the Padres. 97 home runs in 1 year, bro. You'd eclipse every record in the world.
Then what does R stand for? That's R.
Runs.
Right, yeah, exactly.
No, not home runs, just runs. Runs mean like runs that you batted in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
So,
that's what did I say? Home runs?
You said home runs.
All right,
that's
runs.
an entirely different
Runs,
thing, though.
Runs, sorry.
Because you can get an RBI, that's a run.
Okay, well, he had 97 runs last year, and then this year with the Yankees, he put up 128 runs.
Yeah, he got a lot of people in, yeah.
So a lot more. Last year with the Padres, he had 156 hits, and then this year he had 166 hits. So he went up in hits as well.
No, he's getting better. He's great.
His RBIs were the same. His on base was basically the same. Does he deserve $765 million? Athletes aside, right? That's crazy. I saw this stat. I don't know if you saw it. That Tom Brady and LeBron James's accumulative contract. Was it you? 760 something?
Is it on our page?
Is it? Did you put it up?
I just sent it.
On Cody's Corner?
I didn't post it. I sent it to the
Let's see.
It should be there.
Oh, I didn't open it yet. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did just send me that. See, we're on the same wavelength, bro. We're watching the same things.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy, bro. Do you think that you would pay this player caliber to the sport more than the Tom Brady of the sport or the LeBron James of the sport?
I feel like you just can't. I feel like it's so. You can always say that because do you want to compare LeBron's basketball earnings to Michael Jordan's basketball earnings? They're going to be hell of a lot more, most likely, because the CBAs and these collective bargaining agreements change all the time, don't they? Do they not? TV deals get bigger, which is why they're able to pay these guys that. Yeah. And you're thinking $500 million, that's a lot. I mean, I think I sent you the breakdown of it as well, also in there.
Oh, it's like whatever a second.
I think he's getting $97 a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm looking at it. Let me see if I can find it right now.
When you break it down, I mean, it all depends on how you break it down, because I think after you read out the way it's broken down there, it's going to sound like an absurd amount of money.
It's not here, but I did see what you're talking about. It was like whatever a month.
I did say it's not in. It's right there.
Did you send it to Cody's Corner or you sent it to my actual Instagram?
I think I sent it to Cody's Corner.
Let's see. I'm looking.
No?
I know what you're talking about.
Nar?
I know what you're talking about, though. It was like, I mean, we could also look that up here. Let me see, actually, if I share my screen. We could do this together with the people. let's see this. We could do Soto Mets salary by second. Let's see. Someone did it. Shout out to sny.tv. Let's see. I'm looking for the math though. No. That's right. Broken down by the second. Oh, here we go. 30.
What's it? It's taking a while. Should we just move on?
30.
Or?
I mean, I found it now, ready? So
Okay.
you got 765 million as his base plus an additional 75 million as his bonus, bringing it to the total of 840 million dollars with a bonus. He will earn $51 million annually. Every month he's getting $8.5 million. Assuming he plays in every game of a standard 162, he will make $314,000 per game, which means if he was at an hourly rate, like let's say he made whatever per hour, it'd be $133,396 per hour.
Wow.
Per shift? They're funny. So that means that he would make $89,000 per shift, assuming that a game is about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Per inning, he's making $34,000, which means per minute he's making $2,018 a minute, which means he's making $34 per second every day.
$34 per second?
34 per second. Like 34. You're just sitting there. It's just
That's nuts.
like, what a life to live, man. I
I'll
mean,
take $34 per second quick.
Look, and on that note, we're not going to talk too much about that other than I feel like that's way too much money to pay someone all at once, and he used the Yankees. Straight up. I think what someone told me is that I really feel like this is the first time in a while that the Mets are kind of like they took the W over the over the Yankees, you know? Like the Mets can look and be like, yo, we got him. We got your hero. This is your hero? You know what I mean? Like, hang his head up. This is your king?
No, you gotta hang that head up right there.
They won't make it past
That one right there. And this is your king?
Can't stand that guy either, bro.
Listen, my whole thing, man, with Juan, like I was saying, it's just, I mean, whatever. Like, there's not a lot of loyalty in sports nowadays, and but I don't think that $5 million. Like, what's more? I guess you got to put into perspective. What's more illustrious?
Right.
Being a Hall of Fame Yankee or being a Hall of Fame Met?
There's a lot of Hall of Fame Yankees, though.
Exactly what I'm trying to say. That's why I asked what's more illustrious. There's a lot of Hall of Fame Yankees. There's a lot of Yankees that's had a lot of success. There's not as many Met players. There's not as many memorable Met players. So if you're Juan Soto, as good as you are you ever going to be Jeter?
No.
As good as you are
you ever going to be Babe Ruth? No. Are you ever going to be, you can name them off. Are you ever going to be Alex Rodriguez? No. Are you ever going to be 1 through 9? No.
So my question is, but now if you're Juan Soto, could you be arguably the greatest? You could never be the greatest Yankee of all time.
He could be the greatest Met of all time.
But you could be the greatest Met of all time.
Who's